Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. Where are we? 2022, living in Maricopa, AZ. Welcome to Maricopa, AZ Living, where now we begin anew. We're going to have a new year. It's a new year, it's new chances, new goals, a new start, new results. We want to see what can we make the best of living in Maricopa about. That's what I'm here for today. We're finishing up the year. Now we're into a new one. I've had such a privilege of being able to meet so many new people since I started. This is the 10th actual installment. I've met all kinds of people around, and I just really appreciate it. We just did a survey on water. Please listen all the way to the end. I'm going to give you some results of what that survey is, some of the things that I found out, and how I want to share it with you. Okay. We also have 3 local businesses that we went to here, and I'm going to bring them up here shortly. But just to let us know that we are about love, we're about support, and I just want to say thank you for all the people who really reached out to me and really want to show how much they love Maricopa. So I want to start off. I was over by the library, and there is just this huge amount of businesses, of local businesses there. And I had met a lady before over at the Steam Stop Marketplace. And I've been trying to get this lady on for quite a while. And her name is Sonia C. And she does braids. And she loves Maricopa and is very much involved. Guess where I'm at? First, I thought you was over at the stage stop there, Sonia C. Braids. And how did you get over here? What's the name of the place you're here at?
This is called the Lamage. These are some very new suites out here in Maricopa, where y'all know I love me some Maricopa. And it's a little bit more open. How I got here is, sometimes you have to be pushed in a direction you really don't want to go in order to see yourself thrive. So I'm here, Michael, and I love it. It's open and I love it.
Well, it's so much more brighter here. I just love and I love what you've done to your place here. You just look like you painted it and put some of the really cool things that you do, including some essential oil. So tell me about your braid business. How long have you been doing braids?
Honestly, Mike, I've been doing braids for over 30 years. I got out of doing hair and got into the professional world for the sake of me being a single mom with 5 kids. I did that. We moved to Maricopa. I've been out in Maricopa for about a good 12 years. Obviously, I love it because I'm still here. My daughter coaches here. She's also a child advocate here. All of the above. So Maricopa is what it is for me.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Always good to me because I'm here vested too. That's why I'm here. So tell me about your braid. How do the braids start? What's your kind of starting price?
Well, like I said, my prices actually vary, and I don't have a price list. The reason being is because simply, simple. Everybody's not going to pay the same for different hairstyles. But, you get singles, you get feed-ins. Singles start at $225. Feed-ins, depending on the style, start at $120. You could get some crochets. All of the crochets, I start them at $175. But I've been braiding for over 30 years, got into the professional world, fell back on this in Maricopa at Chi-Town Barbershop 3 years ago. Then I worked at La Vida by Gregory's at the Stage Stop, and I'm developing into my own space here at this suite. And I'm located, if you guys want to know, I'm here, 41640 West Smith-Inky Avenue, and I'm in Suite 107.
And what's the name of the building?
Lamage Suite Studios.
And Lamage Studios, guys, it's right next to the library. Mm-hmm. So if you see the library, you're going to look to your right if you're in front of it, and you'll see this complex here. And there's a lot of nice people up here. So now, here we are, holiday time.
Yes.
And are you offering any specials?
Absolutely. You know what? My new clients this month, even in the month of January, one of my essential oils, when you come in, you can pick the smell. You got Versace, you got Dolce & Gabbana, any smell that you choose that you would like as a new client, it's all yours. No extra charge. And then if Michael referred you, you get an additional 10% off your services.
Well, what do you know? I have some clout. A little bit. I don't know what that means, but I like it. Okay. So listen, I really appreciate you showing us your place. We wish you well.
Thank you so
And so now
much.
everybody listen, now you need to come on in here and see this lady. She's good people and she loves Maricopa, and I am here to help our local businesses and especially our minority and our women here. So
Absolutely. I'm Sonia C. Braids. I do braids, I do retwists, and all of the above. And come on out and visit me, guys.
you got it. What a great lady. She's been here a number of years. And then she introduced me to a number of the people who are local there. I'm going to go in there and just give them all a plug in there. But there's literally like, I want to say like 20 businesses in there. So it's really such a fun thing. Such a nice lady. She was over at the Steam Stop Marketplace over there across the street from the Zephyr. And I'm going back there too. There's a lot of nice little businesses in there also. So also, you know, I want to move on here next here. Was interesting. I've had not only water issues, but also some plumbing issues. And I gave these guys a call, Golden Sword Services. So if you have some cooling, heating, or your appliances issues, now it used to be Felix Felix Repair. Okay, so they changed, and this gentleman showed up, and his name is Santiago. And Santiago is a new father, just had another child, and just did some really great work. And so I want to give you just a little thing on what he did when he came in just last week. So I'm here with Santiago. Tell me about your name and your company.
So our company name is Golden Sword Services, and we do AC and appliances here in Maricopa City.
Excellent.
And any other city around.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. But servicing Maricopa, you guys have been, how many years have you guys been around?
We've been around for over 10 years.
Oh, okay.
I've been with this company for a year now.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been great.
Oh, good. And you just had a little baby, didn't you?
I have a month-old baby, and yeah, it's been great. It's been a blessing. It's been a blessing.
Keeping you up at night, though, huh?
Keeping me up at night, but it's worth it.
Oh, excellent.
Makes the whole family happy. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Santiago. I appreciate it. He's putting my pump.
We're replacing the drain pump on this dishwasher to get it draining again, and we'll be good to go.
Excellent. Well, I just want to say that their prices are really good and their service is really excellent. Thank you, Santiago.
Thank you.
So we had a problem with our dishwasher. It wasn't draining. And of course, they're $600 for a nice dishwasher. So we were able to call these guys, and they're just really nice people. And just again, local businesses. Here's a young man who's just got married, got a new family, has established his roots in Maricopa. These are the kind of people we want. People who are raising their children, take an investment in their community, as well as with their family. So we want to really thank Golden Sword. They did a really good job. Our dishwasher is back, and we just really appreciate their time. So now, this last one here I want to talk about really has a lot to do with my last video about the water that happened in Maricopa. And of course, we had 500 people voted in the survey, and basically over 80% felt there was absolutely something wrong with the water. We have been concerned about it with us for years. And so we finally were able to, that we're going to do something about it. And again, getting your water fixed, getting it straight can cost you thousands of dollars. We're going to address a little bit that here at the end, but we had been actually saving up for this here. And this was our Durastill distiller that makes 12 gallons a day. And so decided that we were going to call our people, which we use, and it is My Maricopa Plumber. And this is right on Honeycutt there, right where Honeycutt and John Wayne Highway meet. And there's some other businesses in there. I'm going to go in there. And so I just wanted to take the time. I walked in there and I met the lady who runs it, and we just talked to her for a few minutes. Here's Danielle. And guess where we're at today? Hey, oh, there's a sign in the back. My Maricopa Plumber. This is my plumbers. And this lady's plumber. This is Danielle. She manages the company. How you doing, Danielle?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Listen, I've used you guys so many times, and I just want to give you all a shout out here. So, when did you all start My Maricopa Plumber here?
Oh, back in 2007.
2007.
Yeah.
I was young then.
Me too.
Well, what happened to me? Now what happened to you? You look like Farrah Fawcett.
Ah, thank you.
Well, listen, tell me how long you've been living in actual Maricopa and a little bit about your family.
I've been living here since 2006. We have 8 kids that all go to school here. No plans on leaving anytime soon. We love the school district.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, the reason why I came in here is not just to give you a promo, but I actually need you to come out. And I've got, I just did my water video here, and I'm so excited I can get my own distiller hooked up. And so now I need to get an appointment with you, and so we can meet your great plumbers, because I love them all when they come in. They're gentlemen, and they treat you really right, and they ask the right questions. So when is somebody available to come see me?
I have someone on Wednesday.
Okay.
I have an arrival time between 8 and 10 or 10 and noon.
How about 10 and noon? I can sleep in.
Absolutely.
And who are my plumbers?
Your plumbers will be Tobias and Dominic.
All right. Well, I'm really, really looking forward to this. And so what we're going to do is we're going to surprise them, or you could tell them they're going to be on the Maricopa AZ Living. But we're really looking forward to having them out there. And then we'll complete this, put them all together, and we're going to put them on Maricopa AZ Living. Thank you so much, Danielle.
Oh, you're welcome.
You have a great Christmas.
You also.
Thank you. So what ended up happening is, okay, so here's my distiller, and it's going to be out in the garage. Okay, these things make a lot of noise because we've had 3 of them actually in our house running at a time that make 1 gallon, but this one makes like 12 gallons. And again, you can't have enough fresh water, and so it was a little bit complicated, and literally Tobias had to go up into the ceiling and basically run a line all the way up from the ceiling down into the garage. So they had to get up there and do that. And so here's kind of what the final product came. So this is the final product here. This distiller is going to make 12 gallons a day, and it'll help my family and me stay healthy. I pass it on to you, and I want to thank the gentleman here, Dom, and my boy Tobias. We really appreciate you guys. Did great work, and we're going to give you a great recommendation, and that's why I always recommend My Maricopa.
Yes, sir.
So, as you can see, 3 really nice local businesses, people that come out, take pride in what they do. And this is what we're about. It's just giving our local business the heads up first. You know, sometimes the price is a little bit less, sometimes it's a little bit more. But again, just remember, all of the corporate businesses in Maricopa, the money doesn't stay here. It may hire a few people, but the actual profits do not stay in our beautiful city. So we want to make sure that we promote our local businesses. Now, I want to go back to, since we just finished the water here and my distiller is now in, And so I have literally saved us a lot of time and effort, as well as the much more quiet as it is as in. So now remember, 80% of the people who voted felt that the water is terrible here. 10% said it tastes good. 10% could care less. We had many opinions about it, and I really liked all the different chatter that people were doing. One of the things I want to, though, address is the comments about between distilled water and reverse osmosis. Okay, reverse osmosis is about filters. Okay, so you're going to put, I priced it all out beforehand. It could cost thousands of dollars to put a RO system in. Now, it doesn't, people who are saying, okay, I use reverse osmosis, but it still has 80 TDS, and so the water is not dead like distilled water. And let me just make a few corrections on that. Okay, reverse osmosis does not and cannot take out all of the crap in the water. And in the long run, because of the hardness of Maricopa water, you'll be changing those filters much more than you would if we were in an area where the water wasn't so terrible. And this is why distilled water, which is basically rainwater, ladies and gentlemen. You see, back in the day, people would put buckets out and they would catch the rain back in the day. And they would drink that water because it was fresh water. And that's what distilled water is. It's fresh water. And I want to correct you all who are talking about it being dead water. Something dead should be buried. And distilled water is the best water that you can get. Now, I'm be 65 in May. I've been drinking distilled water since I was 20 years old, and I've never spent one day in a hospital. I have no arthritis. There's no fluoride that's in my bones. And if you understand anything, reverse osmosis water cannot take out fluoride. Fluoride, as you know, was given in the Nazi camps to make people docile. It is a derivative of aluminum, and it is very difficult to get rid of. You should not even put your hands on it, let alone be by it. Fluoride plants, people are in the total chemical covering, the lung. You're not supposed to even breathe it or touch it, okay? So what distilled water does, it's a clear solvent that can be made into anything. If you didn't know this, each one of your organs has a different pH. And the distilled water can adjust its pH. Now, for those of you who just got to believe that it's dead, then this is the best thing I can tell you. Okay, first of all, you're supposed to get your minerals and your nutrients from your food and not your water. Let me repeat this. You're supposed to get your minerals and your nutrients out of your food. Distilled water removes inorganic minerals. That means it cleans the body. It does not retract from the body. You want to get your minerals, then try something like this. Raw organic meal. It's an organic shake and meal replacement. It has all the minerals and nutrients that you need. You mix the water with this, changes it into food. Water should not have to be digested. It should be able to go straight through the liver and into the bloodstream. That's the easiest way to hydrate your body. Now, if you feel you must have minerals, here's a thing called, can't see it. It's called concentrated trace minerals. It's on my green screen, so you can't see it. But it's blue. Trace minerals. Okay? Drops. So you can put these drops into the water. But just remember, reverse osmosis does not take out everything because it can't. It does not have the filters. You're going to spend thousands of dollars just on the filters. Now, if you want to get that, that's fine. Okay? Heck, I wouldn't mind having it so I can shower. But again, at the end of the day, it's what you can afford. So I hope this, I really appreciate, though, everybody giving their opinion. And of course, please put your opinion in. If you disagree with it, fine. That's what we're about. I've been doing this for a long time. And it's one of the things that I am very passionate about is water and the cleanliness of keeping our body cleansed. Okay. So we're going to begin this year on the 4th. We're going to be doing as many of these shows as possible. And I just want to just tell you that as we go forward here, we're a team. Okay? Let's be a team. We got to look out for each other. Now, again, as we're seeing, we're getting more crime here. People are speeding. Slow down. And respect our police. Now, I know I've heard some negative things. There's not just like there's bad policemen, but I would believe that most of them are really good. But we must hold our city accountable and each other accountable. We want to keep encouraging each other to be more of a community. And this is why I'm here. And the show's running a little bit longer because it's the first one of the year. The shows won't be as long, but again, I want to make my point that I'm here to bring us into more of a community. And I do believe that is a calling, and it's something that I feel just really led to. Now, please like and subscribe my channel, okay? I have more. If you haven't seen some of my other shows on my Maricopa, I also have my own channel called Alpo Show, where it's a spiritual inspiration show, informative show. If you want to check me out there, then please do that. Until next time, I will see you later. Happy New Year. Happy new family.